Hey guys, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to the Fit series. And today what we're going to do is a 30-minute standing core stability. So we're going to do all our actions in that standing position, okay? We are going to also use a pretty light weight. So I'm only going to use like my 5-pound dumbbell. You can even use just a water bottle or even maybe without any weight because I really want to make sure we're slowing things down, staying very stable. We're going to also add a lot of longer lever arms and I want to make sure you have nice, good control through that. So a pretty light dumbbell, but don't forget your sweat till you drink and of course your great attitude. Let's get this thing rocking. Okay, so hopefully you had a chance to grab your sweat towel, your drink, and your great attitude. If so, let's get warmed up. Let's start by just doing a nice good trunk twist, swinging those arms over and back. Woo, yeah. 3 more like this. 2 more. Last one. This time we're gonna take those arms and we're gonna make a goalpost and we're gonna twist. Twist. I'm not gonna go all the way down to my knee. I'm just gonna twist to the side as I drive the knee up. Boom, and twist. 2 more like that. Last one, each direction. I'm gonna take those hands out. I'm gonna take the opposite hand and touch that toe and come back up. Hinge down, back up. Nice and controlled, down and up. Gliding those hamstrings, opening up those hips. Okay, 1 more on each side. This time, stay there and try and touch that toe, opposite toe, boom. You gotta twist, you get those hamstrings. You may not be able to do that all the way to your toe, that's okay, you're going in that direction, right? 1 more on each side. Oh yeah, let's take those arms up and back. Just moving that whole core. Last one. Let's take those arms all the way down and overhead. 2 more. Last one. This time we're gonna hinge down and hinge back up. Start opening up those hips. 2 more like that. Last one, come down, grab those arms right underneath your legs, pull those shoulder blades up, and then sink that in. Pull those shoulder blades up, sink that in. Last time. And then I want you to open up those hips and drive that shoulder to the opposite knee right there. Boom, boom, boom. 2 more on each side. Last one on each side. In this low position, I want you to rotate up and rotate that hand towards the opposite side, up towards that ceiling. Unlocking that thoracic spine. 1 more time on each side. Come on up. We're gonna do a nice good hip circle out. Hip circle forward. Hip circle back. Hip circle out. 1 more each side. Okay, and then the other side. Here we go. Up and around. Up and over. Back and forward. 1 more. Oh yeah. Big circle right here. Big circle the other way. Big hula hoop. Oh, rock that baby. Rock it the other way. Oh yeah. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna rock down and back and around. Oh, come up, back and around. You ready? Rocking forward, side, back, side and down, back, side, and 1 more each side. Here we go. Back, up, and around. Then we're gonna go back, up, and around. Oh my, doesn't that feel good? Okay, so I'm gonna grab that dumbbell. Now, here's the key. We're gonna work for 1 minute on each activity. We're only having about a 5-second pause to switch sides. Then I'll give you a break, and then we'll move to the next activity, okay? So the first activity is just gonna be a knee twist. So I'm gonna keep my elbow bent, okay? It's gonna just go a nice good twist and back. So I'm gonna work on that stability, standing nice and tall. I'm gonna try to drive that elbow up and crunch it on over and back, okay? Working on balance, working on stability. It doesn't need to be fast, it needs to be controlled. Are you ready to try this? Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Driving it across and back, okay? So get your position, drive that elbow and that knee as close as you can together and back. Reset on that balance. Okay, a lot of balance today. Like I said, this is why we're calling it stability, okay? Also, we're working a lot of endurance into these, right? Our core needs to have endurance because we use it for so much of the time, right? We need to have that in some muscle groups are more endurance, some are more explosive and fast. Okay, we need long endurance on that core. Whew. You got about 15 more seconds on this side and then we're flipping over, okay? Everything is right and left side today. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. We're going to the other side. Are you ready? Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and twist, okay? Nice and stable, twisting that opposite knee, coming back. You may find that, ooh, one side's a little not as good of motion. One side may not be as stable standing. This is why we do single-sided activities. Paying attention to all of that. Drive it over and crunch. Nice and controlled. Popping over and back. Stay controlled. You got about 20 more seconds. Okay, driving that all the way and you're really crunching up and over. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so this time what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a knee crunch. We're gonna go right forward and crunch it in. Right here, crunch and back, okay? So just like when you think about being on a crunch up, down on the ground, we're gonna do it just standing, right? We're gonna drive that right in there. Boom, pushing that together in 3, 2, 1, crunching, same side. Driving that knee and that chest together. Okay, so I'm working a lot of stability on my left side. It's also working the core on both sides. One to stabilize you in a isometric position and the other side in a concentric while we're driving that together. There's a lot of big terms. All it means is one side is not moving and stabilizing, the other side's moving, and they're both working just differently. We'll switch sides. We're halfway through on this side. Okay, just a little bit of resistance up on that shoulder as we drive that trunk down. 15 more seconds. You may not be able to get as close to it as I can. You do the best you can. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and pause. Other side. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Crunch that in and back. Okay, as I crunch in and exhale. Come on, drive that up and back. Okay, working those lower abs by driving that knee up, working that rectus abdominis as we come and crunch down. Again, we're also working those deep core hip muscles, right? To help stabilize in that standing position. That's why I didn't call this ab work, right? I called it core. Core has a lot of pieces to that. That's our diaphragm. That's our pelvic floor. Those are our abdominals. Those are our glutes and our deep hip muscles. All part of that core. Come on, drive that in. 15 more seconds. You got this. Come on. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, I'm going to take that from my left hip. I'm going to drive it up and over into a woodchop, okay? So it's a nice good drive. I'm driving and twisting through that trunk as I drive that up to a diagonal. It's coming right up over to that opposite shoulder in that diagonal position. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. And I've got a pretty long lever arm. Okay, my elbows are slightly bent, but it's a nice long lever arm. Driving it up and a nice good trunk twist. I love diagonals, okay? We get stuck sometimes in the same plane. We've got 3 different planes we work in, okay? And a lot of times we can work in just one plane. I really like to do multi-planar. It's more functional, right? A diagonal is functional. We're doing flexion, abduction. We're doing it in all these different abs. Ooh, also works the abs well, right? So much more functional to get strength in those diagonals. Boom. I also love when we get to cross that midline. Okay, when we cross that midline, we're gonna help our brain talk. The right and left have to talk to each other. We've been doing a lot of coordinating together. All helpful for our brains. We're not just working our core, we are working our brain. Isn't that fun? Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, this time we're going the other side. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Drive that up on the over. Boom. Okay, when I mean we work that brain, we're working in activities that will help ward off dementia, okay? We want to work that brain. We want that right and left side to work. We want to work on coordination. It's all part of aging well. I know we want to look fit, we want to feel fit, but we also want to age well, okay? So we want activities that don't just make us look good and feel good at the moment, but are for longevity, right? No matter what age you are, you want to age well. Boom, and back. Halfway there. Boom, and back. Got about 10 more seconds of this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we're gonna squat down and then we're gonna crunch to the side, okay? So I'm gonna go all the way over. I'm not gonna go forward. Okay, I'm gonna go to the side and back, okay? So nice, good crunch to the side. A little bit of that squat in there. Here we go. Woo, to the right side in 3, 2, 1. Crunch that over and back. Nice and controlled. Woo. You got this. Nice, good squat, crunch to the side, and back down. Working those legs in there too, right? Squatting down, crunching the side, halfway there on this side. And then you guessed it, we gotta even ourselves out, gotta go the other side. Hang in there, come on, you got 15 more seconds. Almost there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. You ready to dock this? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Squat down. Crunch the other side. Okay, not as easy for me. Not quite as mobile, right? So I'm like, whew, that's right. I've been working on that hip for myself. Whew. Come on down. Crunch that up and back. Always becomes a little more apparent when we do these single-sided activities. It's like, oh wait, I gotta pay attention to that. Keep going, halfway there. Nice and controlled. Crunch that down, bring that baby back up. Fifteen more seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, windmill. We're gonna have our hand up here. We're gonna stabilize. We're gonna slide down with our other side, keeping that shoulder up there, and then we're gonna drive from those abs. Those abs are gonna pull us up and drive us in. We're gonna keep that close. Go as low as you can. Drive that up in 3, 2, 1. You might have to do this without weight, right? Okay, so we're gonna slide that down, keep that control up there, and then drive from those abs. Those abs are gonna drive you back up. Nice, good obliques. slide that baby down, and then slide that baby back up. We'll change sides, okay? After this, we got halfway through this side, nice and controlled. Try as much as you can to slide to that side, and then drive that baby back up. You got this, 15 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Other side, here we go in 3, 2, 1. Slide that back down, and then pull that back up. Slide that baby down, drive that back up. Nice and controlled. Like I said, this isn't about speed today, right? We did speed earlier this week. This is about control, slowing it down, controlling it. There's time for that speed. There's time for that slow and controlled. Halfway there. Okay. The next couple activities, you may have to down the weight even more if you need to. We're gonna do longer lever arms as we start getting in this. Okay, I know this is a long lever arm. Okay, but we're gonna be kicking that out to the side. Woo. 10 more seconds of this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so we're gonna do long leg, long arm, and kick. And right here, so it's a long crunch, okay? Long lever arm. Again, my elbow's not locked out, slightly bent, but I'm gonna crunch down using those abs. But I gotta be really stable on that side. It's gonna ask for a lot of balance. You ready to try this with me? Here we go, 3, 2, 1, crunch. Now, you may need to have the couch, a wall right here just to get close to touch, right? Because we're working that balance, and I don't want you to fall, but if you're always constantly touching, you're not challenging that balance system, right? So just hover next to it. You might need to do just a couple touches, that's okay. Hinge down. Balance is a use it or lose it system, so if you're not practicing it, it's not gonna get better, it's gonna get worse. Okay, so that's why we practice that. Balance is a lot of core. Down and back up. Woo, come on. We're over halfway on this side, and then we got the other side. Drive it down and back up. 10 more seconds. And we get to see where are we gonna balance best, right? Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we got the other side. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, down and up. Drive it down and up. Oh yeah. Crunch, back up. Okay, reset as you come back up, right? And then nice good crunch and back. We're gonna do a similar thing next, but we're gonna go to the front. Okay, getting that long lever arm, straight leg. Those long lever arms are working that core even more and stabilizing, balancing. Oh my goodness. Halfway there on this side. About right now, you're like, yeah, that was good that you told me about a lighter weight. Because you can start and be like, oh, I can do a little bit more. So as we get going, right, that fatigue, those long lever arms for sure. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so this time we're gonna do the same thing, except we're gonna do it on forward. We're gonna come straight down and back. Okay, up and back. Now, you may not have as mobile of hamstrings, so yours may look a little bit more bent. That's okay. Do the best you can. We got that right side in 3, 2, 1. Coming forward and back. Okay, I'm gonna stay upright. Okay, I'm not gonna crunch down. I'm gonna just chop it from my leg and my arm. Like a good chop, rather than when we started and we did that crunch. Nice, good, stable. Drive it back, reset. That's why I gave us a minute. I wanted you to feel like you weren't rushing to try to get as many reps in. I wanted you to slow it down, control it through that movement pattern. Like I said, it's okay if it's only a water bottle. Maybe it's only, excuse me, your body weight. That's okay too. We gotta just push wherever our body can do. Okay, you wanna make sure you can keep that form. Come on, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. We got the other side, here we go. 3, 2, 1, boom, and back. Nice and control. Kind of hinging down and back. Like I said, you may not have as straight a leg because your hamstrings are tight. That's okay. You're gonna hinge down, drive it up. Hinge down, push it back up. Come on, 30 seconds left, halfway there. You're doing awesome. I know, as we get going, right, we're fatiguing. It's a little more challenging. You want to keep that form. Keep your mind thinking of that stability in that form. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so this time we're gonna take that palm, it's gonna face us, and we're gonna rotate our shoulder and back. So we're gonna take it and we're gonna kind of make like a rainbow, up and back. That is gonna ask for some shoulder work, but a lot of stability. So right up here and back. Nice stable position in 3, 2, 1, up and back down. You're doing kind of like a half arc up to that center. Okay, strong core as you drive that up. Very strong core, you're not gonna be able to do that. I know it's gonna work that shoulder. Again, it's okay if that's body weight. That may be all it can handle. Or a water bottle. I always say water bottle because that's like a 1 pound weight. You can also do like a soup can, but the water bottles, those little plastic water bottles, they're real easy to handle because they kind of come all the times in on that part right where you grip it. So it can make it pretty easy to have a little 1 pound dumbbell that way. Drive it up and back down. Nice and controlled. 20 more seconds. We're going to the other side after this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Other side, here we go. Nice good arc in 3, 2, 1, right up and back down. This is why, like I said, we're doing a lower dumbbell, lower weight, right? We're doing a lot of shoulder work in there, but we have to really control that trunk, like, right? So otherwise it's not twisting and moving. It's all stable position, and then I'm moving from that shoulder. Keep that nice rocking solid with that long lever arm. My glutes are activated, okay? My pelvic floor is activated. My abs are activated. And of course my shoulder's working. Down and up. Nice and controlled. About 20 more seconds. You got this. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so this time we're gonna go right here. We're gonna go over just to one side. Boom, and back. Long lever arm. Nice good twist and back. Boom. Boom, just that one side, okay? Roll those shoulders back. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Twist this side and back. Okay, so I'm gonna use that long lever arm, I'm gonna twist and back. Drive it over and back. Nice and controlled. Halfway there on this side, and you guessed it, we gotta go the other side, right? 15 more seconds. I know, a lot of shoulder work too, right? Woo! Hang in there. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. We got the other side, right? We got to even ourselves out. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Other side. Twist and over. Okay, how does that feel? A little tighter, a little looser, right? Again, listening to our body. Like we can tell, like, oh, I'm not as strong on that side. I don't have as much mobility on that side. Maybe I'm not balanced as well on that side. Okay, those are all keys. We want to listen to our body. Maybe do a little extra reps on those sides. Do a little extra practice on that side. Halfway there. And then guess what? We only have one more activity left. Yeah, we're almost done rocking this thing. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be a balance challenge. Oh yeah. It's gonna be a lot of fun. That's all I'm gonna say it. 10 more seconds of this though. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna come here and open, here and open. Okay, but guess what? This is all we have. What does that mean? You got this. Oh yeah, I know. We're gonna challenge that at the end and we're gonna have a lot of fun. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, open it up, bring it back. Okay, if you need to, reset. Bring it open and back. Okay, maybe you're touching that. Like I said, it's gonna work that balance. Working that core. Woo. Open that up, bring it back. Maybe you have to touch, hold the wall, hold the couch. Do the best you can. Reset when you need to. You're halfway there on this side. Whew. I look around and I lose my balance. If I stay focused on a point, you can balance a little bit easier. 15 more seconds. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Finish strong. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Open that up. Bring it back. Oh yeah. This is the side I'm always working to balance. Okay? I balance better on my left leg than I do my right. Why is that? If you think about it, I'm right side dominant, so I like kick with my right side. If I'm gonna lift my foot, I'm gonna tend to lift it with my right side. Therefore, I'm always practicing balance and stability on my left side. I have to practice more on that right side balance. And this is doing it. Come on, we're over halfway there. Yes, you got this. Woo, our favorite part done is in about 20 seconds where we cool it down. We may not have been moving fast. Sometimes you're just sweating, trying to stabilize that body. 10 more seconds. You got this, stay focused. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo, baby, that was a nice, good job working that. Woo, shake that out. Okay, we're gonna come down again and we're gonna grab those legs and we're gonna really pull down. So we're gonna drive that head down, lift up, get that low back a little bit, get those shoulder blades a little bit. Oh, doesn't that feel good? Relax that and do it one more time. Nice work. Then we're gonna just hinge down. We're gonna grab our elbows, drop our head, let that low back relax a little bit, let those hamstrings release. Nice, good exhale with it. Let that hang. Do a little bit of a swing right there. Just a gentle swing. Oh yeah. Okay, then we're gonna put our hands down. We're gonna grab that foot or ankle, and then we're gonna take that on that right side, and then we're gonna take that left hand and we're gonna come up towards the ceiling. Oh yeah. And then come back down. We're gonna go to that left side. We're gonna take that right hand up towards the ceiling, and then come back down. We're gonna roll all the way up. We're We're gonna open up that chest, and if you can even grab those arms up. Nice work. And then we're gonna do a nice good runner's lunge. We're gonna tilt that pelvis up, get that hip flexor in there, and then we're gonna lean over to get that trunk and that hip flexor. Oh man, doesn't that feel good? Then we're gonna pull that arm across and get that shoulder. We did work the shoulder a lot. I recognize that. Okay, then we're gonna do the other side. Tilt that pelvis back, lean on over, grab that hip flexor. Oh man. Yeah, baby. Then we're gonna come down, we're gonna grab that arm, get that shoulder, and finish right here. For 3, 2, 1. High five for rocking that. Way to work on your balance. I know that's challenging. Make sure you're grabbing some water, some high quality protein, and have a great day. I am so glad you joined me for that video. I sure hope you liked it. Did you know it's part of my new series, Fit This Fall? Oh yeah, we are working on that fitness, and it's in my new studio, and I'm so glad you joined me. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss what's coming next. I want to make sure you are fit with me. We are gonna have this journey where we get our body nice and stable. We're gonna slow things down, really get our movement patterns in. We're gonna make sure our heart is nice and strong, and I want you to join me. I want you to be fit with me. I cannot wait for this journey. So again, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and become friends with me. Get on social media. I love connecting with others as we go along in this journey. So don't forget, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and have a great day.